Cultivate the wisdom of the Om in under 5 minutes. Welcome.
Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to talk about the concept of conversion in Hinduism. In a world where divisions often arise from differing beliefs, Sanatana Dharma stands apart as a tradition rooted in unity amidst diversity. More than just a religion, it is a profound and ancient way of life, a spiritual path that encourages each individual to discover their own connection to the divine, free from judgment, coercion, or exclusion. As one of the oldest living spiritual traditions, Hinduism is deeply grounded in principles of inclusion, respect, and inner growth. Sanatana Dharma has never sought to spread its teachings through force, fear, or reward. There are no campaigns for conversion, no intimidation, no promises of exclusive salvation, and no doctrines aimed at domination. The transformation it encourages is internal, never imposed. Hinduism is not a business model, nor does it function on the metrics of popularity or expansion. You will not find ancient texts urging Hindus to convert others or to compare their paths with others. Faith in this tradition is a matter of personal awakening, not recruitment. This is precisely why there is no formal system of conversion in Hinduism. There is no ritual or initiation required to become a Hindu. If your heart aligns with its philosophy, you're welcome. It is a path one chooses freely, not something conferred or withheld by human institutions. That said, for individuals who seek a sense of formal recognition or documentation for personal, legal, or other reasons, I believe organizations like Arya Samaj, for example, offer assistance with ceremonial rites and supporting paperwork. While not a religious requirement, such services can provide a helpful starting point for those who require a formal acknowledgement of their spiritual journey. The Trimurti, Brahma the creator, Vishnu the preserver, and Shiva the destroyer embody the cyclical nature of life and the universe. They reflect the Hindu understanding that truth is not singular. There are countless ways to experience and express divinity, and all sincere paths are honored. Diversity in spiritual practice is not viewed as division, but as a celebration of life's richness. Temples in Hinduism are open spaces for prayer, reflection, and connection. In these sacred places, you will often find a hundi or donation box where offerings are made voluntarily. There are no fees, no memberships, and no pressure, just the freedom to give from the heart. Occasionally, you may encounter signs saying, "Only Hindus beyond this point" in temples. While this may seem exclusionary, it often reflects historical trauma, centuries of desecration and oppression under foreign rule. These signs are not about discrimination, but about safeguarding sacred spaces that have long endured violations. At the heart of Hinduism lies Dharma, a guiding principle that upholds righteousness, compassion, and ethical living. Alongside Dharma is Karma, the universal law of cause and effect, which teaches that our actions, not our labels, define our spiritual evolution. Disrespecting or mocking other faiths diminishes our own Dharma, for reverence and humility are the cornerstones of this ancient wisdom. Hinduism has been critiqued, often in the context of the caste system. But it is important to recognize that many such social hierarchies are cultural constructs, not spiritual mandates. Hindu scriptures, especially the Upanishads and Bhagavad Gita, emphasize the equality of all souls and the transformative power of knowledge and devotion. The ultimate goal is moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and death and union with the divine. The divisions we see today in many parts of this world, not just in Southeast Asia, are the results of constructs developed over time by humans, shaped by their own insecurities and need for control. These classifications reflect the evolving complexities of human behavior, not the spiritual essence of Hindu philosophy. At its core, Sanatana Dharma teaches the oneness of all beings and honors the divine presence in every individual, regardless of birth or background. Hinduism has endured centuries of hardship, foreign invasions, temple desecrations, and systemic persecution. Yet, in all this time, it has never responded with religious aggression. It remains a faith of peace, a tradition that seeks not to conquer but to elevate, inviting seekers, never demanding followers. Hinduism is not about conversion, competition, or statistics. It is about transformation from within. It is a path of freedom, choice, and respect. It honors the sacredness of every soul's journey and upholds the unity of all existence. Sanatana Dharma reminds us that peace and spiritual growth are not only possible, they are natural outcomes when we embrace difference with open hearts. So, whether you're born into this tradition or drawn into it later in life, remember, Hinduism asks nothing more than sincerity, respect, and a willingness to seek the divine in your own way. Ultimately, its essence is not something to be taught, it is something to be felt, lived, and experienced with the heart. I thank all of you for stopping by today. Until we meet again, may your days be as beautiful as your spirit. Namaste.